What is the real reason Ivanka cut her hair very short? You know what? We're going to find out. We're going to ask now. We're going to start out with the Robinwood. Then we might go to Dark Mansion and then Spellcasters. Those are the tarot decks I'm using. The Robinwood. What is the real reason that Ivanka decided to cut her hair? This will be very interesting using the tarot cards for this, all right? So we'll put you live right now as we pull the cards. We get the Fool card, and of course we can see here that the Fool has flyaway hair, right? It's keeping a band around the hair, keeping a band around the hair, and the hair is flying around, the breeze being outside, and you can see that the wind is affecting it. And then we also see a little bit of suffering here. So there's a little bit of suffering. So there's some kind of painful event, or there's a painful reason behind why she cut it. So it's not just carefree like the Fool is. There is something painful going on in her life to the point where she felt like she needed a new haircut. What does the Dark Mansion have to say about the real reason behind her haircut? And so, of course, we get the Knight of Cups. And this is more kind of like windy weather. And notice he's wearing a cap to cover the hair up. It's like covering something up. Or a hat is used to hold the hair in place. So, and of course you can see the wind blowing the mane. It's almost like there was a feeling like she believes that by cutting her hair, she's going to draw love or something like this in, because this is the Knight of Cups, okay? Like she's going to draw more love to her, or more acceptance to her, or people will like her better, or it's something about her appearance. And the spellcasters will indicate, we'll ask the spellcasters, can you just confirm the exact reason of why? The cards have such a sense of humor. This is about a man. This is the King of Swords. So it is possible that she had somebody tell her, and there's the sword. It's possible that someone told her, you will be having a different a hair. You will be cutting your hair or something. There was a disapproval. From a male figure in the way that she had her hair before. Almost like it was, it just almost makes me feel like if this was Trump, telling her, although I can't imagine him doing this, I can't imagine him directing her unless her hair was similar to Melania's or something and he wanted to be different. But it's definitely the King of Swords is someone who is, directing her. And ultimately she is thinking, now we have something that's finally reflective, with a hat. I'm wondering if she thinks that she'll also look better in a hat, but there's a lot of smoke and fog and confusion around her. And really, ultimately, the Nine of Cups is she's wanting to line herself up for happiness. It's almost like she can't achieve happiness with the way her hair was. She's really trying to change this image. She's really trying to have an entirely different image come up. No one wants to ever see the Devil card appear. So, there is something underneath. On the surface, she's trying to be happy, but there's something underneath. Someone's directing her. She's being directed to cut her hair. And I don't even know why anyone would care what length hair, but there's snakes, there's sly, sneaky people around her, and so that's too bad if she doesn't really have free will about it. Look at that, the collapse, tower upsets, a lot of battles. I think that this was just the reaching out, not knowing what to do with all the chaos that's around her, and so it's starting to look like she was, informed that maybe it would be a good idea to cut your hair for whatever reason, because there's going to be a lot of upsetting news around Ivanka, like quite a bit of upsetting news, actually. That's a card that you don't really want to see. Oh my goodness. Ivanka, what are you doing? This is the Eight of Swords. This is trapped. I don't have a decision. You know, they're kind of on the right path because nothing's blocking them, but it's not a pretty path right now. And there's a lot of fire and a lot of chaos and drama. So she's going to be making the news in more ways than just her hair with these cards, folks. There's more to come with her story. Her story is going to have just a complete breakdown of something there. And with the Devil card, I mean, these are not good cards. You don't want to have these cards come up. This goes deeper than just having her hair changed. She's going to come up in the news with being tied in with something tied in, and this is like evil or not very good. At the very least, this is evil or not very good. There's going to be a complete and total breakdown in a tower or structure, and it's just going to result of burning the bridges behind her. She's burned, almost like she's burning the bridges. You know what? Watch the headlines over the next couple weeks. Ivanka's going to be there. It's not going to be good news. It feels like it's just going to be very upsetting, and the haircut is going to be a minor issue compared to what is coming here, folks. All right, that's the reading on the real reason Ivanka cut her hair.